Silver Age, 1960s era pieces.
Cool.
We just got some really cool stuff here. But yeah, this is kind of our, as we know, our big Silver Age section. And then our next section here in the museum is another one of my personal favorites, Hanna-Barbera. We've got original Space Ghost stuff, which is awesome. I love Space Ghost, another one of my favorite characters. I even dress up as Space Ghost sometimes. I have a Space Ghost costume.
Isn't the Space Ghost illustrator, isn't he one of the board of directors of the
He is, yes. In fact, we have, if you look at this Space Ghost original page here, this is done by Scott Rosema. Scott is is actually a good friend of mine for about 15 years. He's also on our board of directors here at the museum. Scott has worked for Walt Disney. Wow. He has worked for Cartoon Network. He has worked for Marvel, DC, and Hanna-Barbera. Wow. He's done comic books and cartoons for about 30 years. Excellent guy. He's working on, right now, he is working on the new Spider-Man cards that come out in October.
I can't wait.
Yep. And also he's worked for Hallmark too. If you've seen the new Space Ghost Hallmark ornament that just came out this past Christmas, Scott also designed that. In fact, Scott has been out here for a signing. We have different celebrities come out for signings here at the museum. We have special events. So if you get a hold of us and send us a friend request on Facebook, just send it to me personally, Alan Stewart, and become a friend of mine, as we have special events like our big Haunted Villains tour coming up in October, when we have guest celebrities here, things like that. We also have superhero guest celebrities that stop by. Like we had like a Wolverine Day where Wolverine stopped by the museum. You'll hear about those things if you send us a friend request, or on there we post that stuff.
Very cool.
Definitely do that. We also have Birdman.
I remember Birdman.
Frankenstein Jr. Very cool. We even have Hong Kong Phooey.
This is all Saturday morning.
Johnny Quest.
Saturday morning, 10 years
Captain Caveman.
Johnny Quest is going to be a movie.
Captain
Thundar the Barbarian.
Caveman.
Thundar the Barbarian. Yes.
Love
The
it.
Herculoids. We have the Herculoids down here, which is very cool. And another really rare Mego piece. This is, of course, we've got a piece there, which of Mytor, which was only released by Mego in France in 1979. That is not in most toy catalogs. And then we have Blue Falcon Dino Mud up here.
Gotta love Blue Falcon.
Blue Falcon Dino Mud, yes. Very cool stuff.
Thank you, Cartoon Network, for Adult Swim late at night.
Yes. And then we have some
Blue
original
Falcon and the
animation
Space
cells
Ghost.
here on the wall of the original characters.
Yeah,
They had
that's
about
gotta be some valuable
That's all
stuff.
original art.
That's got to be some valuable stuff.
Yep.
Original.
Yep, from the 60s
Original.
and 70s pieces, which is very cool. Yeah, very nice pieces up there. We've got, Blue Falcon and Dynamite. We've got Birdman. We've got Space Ghost, the Hercules. Pretty much all the Hanna-Barbera superheroes up here on display, which is just very, very cool.
Cool.
Just really cool stuff. Part of our original art collection, which is very sizable. And then we'll kind of, over here, this is our independent section. The Phantom, another one of my personal favorites. In fact, I've written a Phantom comic book story, Phantom Meets Hitler, World War II story, which is very cool.
Phantom, is he not one of the original superheroes?
Phantom is. Phantom actually appeared in comic book newspaper strips in the mid to late 1930s.
Gotcha.
So he's been around as long as Superman.
Gotcha.
In fact, Phantom is the #1 famous superhero in Australia. Phantom in Australia is like Superman is here in the U.S.
Okay.
A lot of people don't realize that, but he is huge in Australia.
Gotcha.
Then we've got Green Hornet, the Spirit, who just came out recently.
Seth
in
Rogen
theaters.
film Green Hornet.
Yeah,
Coming
we got
soon.
Spirit
That's right.
was
Seth
last
Rogen
year.
coming out next year. That's right.
Yeah.
You think Bruce Lee will play Kato?
No, probably not.
We would like him to,
Just
but
check.
unfortunately.
Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of people remember this cartoon fondly. They
love
never
that
did any
cartoon.
action figures though. These are all from Spain. These figures.
Oh, really?
So
Wow.
yeah, these are ones you won't normally see. And then we've got like Spy vs. Spy, Mighty Mouse, Underdog, some original Thundercats figures.
Thundercats.
Thundercats, ho!
Yeah,
Yes.
I got Lino, yeah.
Got some Captain Action stuff down
You
here.
got the Max.
Yes,
Savage
got
Dragon.
Max, Savage Dragon, some
Young Blood.
Yes.
Yeah. Ratna is going to do Young Blood. The Ratna. Hey.
Now up here, this is a very important historically. Battle of Planets or Gatchaman or Geoforce, depending on which name you know it by. This and Speed Racer were the first Japanese cartoons to come over to the U.S. in 78, 79 that started the whole manga anime craze. That's been huge for about 3 decades. So we have those shelves on that. Then we have like some classics like Zorro and Tarzan, some Spawn.
You gotta like Spawn.
Yep, we got like Spawn.
Spawn
Yep,
run, that
that's
was-
right.
that was
That's our
good.
Spawn section. And then the bottom shelf here, we have some Conan, Death Dealer, Frazetta stuff from like the old heavy metal magazines from the 70s.
Conan
movie is rumored to come out.
Yes.
I still like
They
the
should do
old
that.
classic Schwarzenegger.
Yep.
Man.
And that was good. I
love
still
those
remember
guys.
that fondly.
I
Absolutely.
remember,
Get my sword.
what's his name? What's his name? Played the bad guy in the one.
The guy who spoke for Vader.
Yeah, what is his name?
Oh,
James
Terrence
Earl
Stamp.
Jones.
Oh, okay.
James Earl Jones.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he did look creepy. He had those white eyes, and he
Very cool.
he looked creepy.
Oh,
He was King Snake, I believe, the Snake King. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yep, the Snake
cool.
King.
Well, hey guys, this wraps up our next edition here at the Hall of Heroes.
Are you guys drooling yet? Are you drooling?
And this is only one level
This
of
is
the
a-
museum.
yeah.
We still haven't went upstairs yet to the big
Absolutely.
Marvel DC sections.
Yep,
Stay
absolutely.
tuned. We will definitely be bringing those to you guys
Absolutely.
firsthand.
Yep.
And as a matter of fact, again, call. What's the number they can call?
The
and
number
book some
is
appointments?
574-293-0755, and we're located in Elkhart, Indiana.
Yep, and just as a preview for our next installment, Alan here has every issue of comic books for the last 50 years.
That's right.
So we'll give you a little bit of a glimpse of that. But we will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in, guys.